guys, welcome back to the Ren Bex. In case you didn't know, I'm Ren. And today guys, I want to share with you my personal story of how I grew confidence in losing my hair. I developed a medical condition called alopecia when I was 10 years old. Alopecia is an autoimmune disease that attacks your hair follicles, causing them to fall out. There's no exact cause for it and there's no exact cure for it. So hearing all of this when I was 10 years old, it was really hard to handle. And I did not want to accept what I was going through. The process of losing my hair started with me having small patches of hair loss all over my head. And some would grow back and then they would fall out again until after 3 years, all of my hair fell out. And I was faced looking in the mirror at a person I didn't even recognize. I didn't know who I was anymore at that moment. All I knew is that I did not look the same and I'd never be the same person again. But that wasn't the end. And so when I first lost all of my hair at 13, I was in middle school and I started to try to hide what I was going through by wearing hats and scarves and honestly just trying to not make any way of anyone knowing what I was going through. Did not want to share it with anyone. I just didn't want anyone to know my secret. So I hid it with scarves and hats, and for a while that was a little bit of how I was expressing myself. It did get me through what I was going through in the time being. But it wasn't enough. At the end of the day, when I saw other girls with hair and my sister, my mom, having the hair, it was still really hard. And I still was missing something. I got blessed to have 2 teachers at that time that had lost all of their hair through chemotherapy. And at my lowest point, they saw me. And they said, I couldn't imagine being your age going through what you're going through. Because even at my age as a grown adult, I can't handle this. So I want to make sure that I can do something to help you go through what you're going through. And at that moment, I was shocked. I didn't know what they meant by that, but I knew that someone could see me. Someone saw what I was going through and wanted to help me, and that meant everything to me. And so they donated my first wig to me. And as simple as that may sound, it was one of the most best gifts that I've ever been given, because it wasn't just the fact of having a wig. It was the fact that someone cared about me and they wanted me to feel better through what I was going through in my lowest point, and that meant everything to me. And that was the first step of me really growing my confidence through this. I entered my first year of high school after that, and having that wig and having someone boost my confidence helped me go on in high school feeling okay. I still struggled a lot, and looking at myself in the mirror, I still just really didn't want to accept it. During all this, guys, I started having depression and anxiety. I became so depressed. I felt like, who would even think I was normal? Everyone that would see me would think I was weird. No guys would ever love me or ever accept me this way. I would just feel trapped in this box, not knowing who I was. But all of those things were lies, and I shortly realized that. It took until after I graduated high school to really accept this. And a couple of years ago, I finally just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take the lies of the devil telling me that I would be trapped, that I had to continue to hide all of this. And if it wasn't hiding this, it was holding on to a wig, pretending like that was my hair. Every time I would have a new wig, I would feel like the feeling of loss all over again. Like, I would feel like I was losing my hair all over again every time I'd have to find another wig, every time I'd have to let one go. I just felt like I wanted to hold on to some type of normalcy, and that was wearing the same hair, but that was putting me in a box, and I didn't realize it at the time. Until eventually, one summer, I said, I'm done. I'm done letting the devil control my life. I'm done listening to his lies. And I went out with nothing on my head. And it was one of the scariest things I'd ever done. But I did it. Actually, what helped me go out that day, before that, guys, I posted a photo of myself on social media. And because I wasn't exactly ready to go out with nothing on my head, so I did post a picture on my social media first, just to see how people will react to it. And I got so much love from everyone that I knew in school and out of school, and they showed me that it really did not matter, and that I had to believe in myself, because I was the only person holding myself back at that point. And after that, like I told you, I did go out, and I was free. And it was really scary at first, but I felt more of myself than I ever felt before with wigs or scarves or anything like that. And for that whole summer, I just kept on going out with nothing on my head, just to feel that freedom. And I finally felt it. I finally didn't feel ashamed. I had so many people coming up to me with my wigs on and with no hair, asking me what I was going through. And being able to share my story with people really motivated me to know I can have a huge impact on people through what I'm going through. And I just have to be brave enough to share it. I just have to be brave enough to take a chance. Guys, going through this, I honestly went through my lowest point of life and my highest point of life. My lowest point started through all of this, and it was really hard to accept. And I even got to a point where I just felt like all of this pain, all this feeling of shame was never going to go away, that many days I thought about just dying. Many days I just wanted to die. And I thought about committing suicide. I thought about giving up on life. Isn't that just how terrible the devil can lie to us, guys? It's just hair. But I felt that low that I wanted to die. It's not worth it, guys. In that moment, I prayed, because I knew that even if I couldn't love myself, or if I couldn't see that other people loved me through this, I knew that God did. That God really did love me through all of this, and that He does call me beautiful. That's what got me through this, guys. I knew more than anything, He loved me. And He led me to where I am right now. I truly believe that When I was a little girl, I asked God to make me make a difference in the world. Whatever it took, I wanted to make a difference in the world. I wanted to be like Martin Luther King. And I believe in taking my hair away, He truly gave me this chance to make a difference, to share my story with you guys, and to tell you guys that you're not alone. So whatever doubt, whatever emptiness or ugliness that you feel, you're not alone. That there are people around you that love you, and that God loves you. I am who I am today because I know that God loves me, and He has a purpose for me and a plan. And because of that, I live every day never giving up. I live every day believing that He has big plans for me. And losing my hair is nothing that's going to stand in the way of that. So guys, this is my story. But this is only part of my story. My story is still being written every day. But I'll no longer let losing my hair and going through alopecia hold me back. Because today, guys, I can wear whatever wig I want to wear. Every day I can wear a different one if I want to. I can go outside of my house with nothing on my head and feel beautiful. And I can like a guy and tell him what I'm going through and tell him my story. And it's not going to make any difference. Because I am who I am. Because I accepted this is not all that I am. Losing my hair isn't what makes you beautiful. Having hair doesn't make you beautiful. Being yourself, living your dreams, and truly sharing the love of Jesus, that's what makes you beautiful. And that's what I learned. I hope telling my story helps just one of you guys out there. This YouTube channel and everything that I do about sharing what I'm going through is to help you guys. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!